think about all the things I want to say before I start running. And I'm like, well, I'm like, am I going to remember what I want to say? And like, it doesn't matter. Just hit the play button and start talking. Um, it's been a day. Nothing has gone as planned, as I put in that little short video earlier. So I'm just rolling with the punches, making it all work. Hoping my money comes in through whatnot. I had the thought earlier today. I was like, man, don't we're not procrastinating. Things happen, and I can't focus on certain things right now, so I have to set them aside for a second. I'm not like I wanted to start writing my first chapter of my book today, but I'm not in a place to do it right now. I'm dealing with too much stuff and trying to figure things out, and I don't know. I'm gonna try to just chill and live stream and just fucking get out of my head and play some games for a little while, like I did yesterday, and just reconfigure again tomorrow. Because today just threw me off so bad. Like, I got up way earlier than I wanted to. I didn't get the sleep I wanted to, and then I had to deal with brokerage accounts and just stock exchange dumb stuff I really didn't want to have to deal with. So that's where I'm at now. I'm like, ugh. I just want to get through the day. I ended up doing some shopping, so I was like, you know what? Let's just do what we need. Let's get ahead of some stuff. Hopefully, my rent does turn out to be $0 this month because of all the stuff they put me through, this management change and this and that. And they sent me an alert. I said, check this now immediately. This is what your rent is due this month, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. And I checked it. I checked it twice. Checked it 2 or 3 times just to make sure I wasn't crazy. I took screenshots of it and I sent it to them and said, I don't care if this is a glitch. This is what you sent me to look at to say this is what I owe you for the month. So, this is what I'm going to pay you. Nothing. Don't mess with me. And then hopefully I get the money from the brokerage account too, and then I'll be back ahead of the game more so than I thought, I was behind. Because I was behind there for a second, man. Poor little Lulu. Had to go through some stuff, didn't he? Man. So anyways, yeah. I'm just so tired of dealing with insufferable idiots that think they're fucking smart. It's so fucking annoying. It's like people's egos won't allow them to admit how stupid they are, and like they insist that they know exactly what they're talking about because they probably heard or read some faux fucking weird psychology self-help thing one time, so they want to fucking regurgitate that shit and try to project nonsense onto me. Like, I don't project. I'd make sure I'm being very fucking clear and decisive in what I'm saying and how I'm describing what the fuck somebody did to me and how they're doing it. I'm detail oriented, I'm saying. But like, I do know when I slip up and stuff, and I don't always say it out loud. Like, I catch myself immediately, but I don't always say it out loud. But I do know what's actually going on. I do know when, like, yeah, well, actually, that thing was there, and you just didn't fucking see it, or this was there, but you just didn't do it. Whatever. Like, I know I'm human. I make mistakes, and I get flustered. But it's like it builds. It's like I was so cool for so long, and I'm patient, and cool, and chill with everybody. I wish I could not let the needling stuff get to me, but they just keep needling and needling, and it's like, dude, stop being so fucking ignorant, stupid. Fucking learn something. Learn that you are not conducively helping yourself or anyone else. It's just ridiculous. And that's kind of the next part of my notes, because I looked at my notes and dealing with the day and looking at the stuff, and I made the thumbnail the theme of Insufferable. And just that's what's going on. I looked at my notes and I was like, this is what my next part of my notes are. People walking away and snubbing their nose at you after they act like they're engaging you in conversation. Fuck every last one of you. Just because you think it's cool and you can do whatever you want and be as smug as you want doesn't mean anyone is going to like that. The only people you want to be cozy and really engage with are people that you think are at your level of status. Whether it be a rich, wealth thing, or a position thing that gives people a power trip. I don't understand how and why people strive to be hated and have people and have to have people have la, 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 la. Whether it be a rich thing or a position thing that gives people a power trip, I don't understand how and why people strive to be hated and have people have disdain for their horrible, selfish actions. Just blows my mind, and it's even more mind-blowing when you know the person is as poor as fuck as you are. And I get it, you just want to be that cool, smug, I look down on everybody, man above the people, I'm too cool, I'm entitled, I'm special, blah, 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 I ain't got no time for nobody, blah, blah, blah. Just want to cut off everybody's free speech and I'll fucking say whatever I want to, though. It's just so insufferable. So stupid. As I was saying that, my mind started drifting thinking about something else I was dealing with earlier. But, yeah, and it's like, I get it. I say I don't get it, but I do get it. Like, I don't get it in the sense, like, I could never make myself want to be that way. But I do understand it because I kind of used to have that mindset and, you know, follow through all these different types of perceptions and views and ways I was going to look at and approach life and whatnot. Like, I wanted to be a criminal at one point. There's all kinds of weird stuff I wanted to do. But, like, and so that's why I say I understand, like, I get why people would want to be like that. At the same time, it's like, to what fucking purpose, dude? You're only cool to the fucking people that are fucking shitheads like you. No one else fucking likes you. But it's cool because you don't care about power. It's so fucking bizarre to me. I get it. That's what you fucking want to live like and be like, but it's more insane than what I said I was insane earlier. You know what I mean? Like, my brain just runs 100 miles an hour, and I think of every possible potential outlet and conclusion to things and possible scenarios, how things can end up developing, or just resolutions, and I'm working with it. You know what I mean? Like, I've learned so much more about myself, and yeah, the fucking headshots and the fucking all the SSRIs and different, you know, drugs and stuff that they put me on throughout my life, you know, kind of messed me up in a lot of ways. But I get it now. Like, it all functions and processes the way it's supposed to, and like I see and understand why I think the way I think, and I can start breaking things down and, you know, making it make sense. But yeah, like I said earlier with the writing, I was like, man, you know, get in my head, we're gonna do this. I'm like, oh, things set me back. And I was like, well, I'm gonna force myself to do it anyway. I'm like, let's roll with the punches. Let's, like, not get too far ahead of ourselves, because we still have regular, everyday stuff to do too. I still gotta cook and clean and get things set up for him and myself. That food prep, meal preps and all that stuff, and clean the floor. I gotta clean the floor. The floor's a mess. So I mean, I'm just not gonna get to it today. I have it all planned out. It's just not on paper yet. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of getting to it. I haven't heard anything back from Ultra Savers if I'm gonna get this patent through or not. I mean, that would be really cool. And if they don't like it or want it, I'm gonna go with somebody else. I've got to try to start making some sort of passive income some sort of way. That's another idea I had. I might try to do that. I might try to set up Grok or something to be like, hey, just start making novellas for me. Just start making like 200-page book. You know what I mean? Little fucking romance bullshit novels. Just to start putting out there digitally, and then maybe other people will start to check them out and read them, and I'll get like change, you know, cents here and there, you know, just filtering in. You know, I need more coming in than going out. That's for sure. I have to see if I got to do an LLC thing and all that stuff. That might be further down the road. Got to figure out taxes and all that. I only got 2 things in so far. I need 2 more things to do the taxes if I'm gonna do them. I'm still waiting for a response from the White House to tell me exactly why I fucking should. It's just nonsense. You cannot You cannot divulge all of this fucking information to us and us just be like, oh, okay, well, let's just keep paying our taxes. Are you fucking kidding me? Not some, not a lot, the majority. Way more than half. It's probably like 65, 75% or more. I bet you it's probably 80. It's probably like fucking 80% all goes to fucking fraud. And people who don't fucking need the jobs that they have. Do people not understand what the police fucking are? You know what I mean? Why don't we just make a stronger fucking police force in whatever areas instead of fucking all these dumb fucking social fucking programs and dumb fuckers? You don't need child protective services. I'm fucking sorry. Oh, I heard this guy's beating his kid. Cops, call, get, done. Separate, foster. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's ways to handle shit without having to pay extra dumb motherfuckers bullshit that just waste fucking people's time. And then you got the motherfuckers who want to pull people out of Christian homes because they're saying they're abusive. That's I'm hoping that's been put to an end. It probably still happens in blue states, but the incompetence just has to fucking stop. I'm just so tired of this insufferable fucking nonsense. It's like, how do you people want this to be this way? You make all these fucking claims about how you want things to be, yet you do the exact fucking opposite all the time. It's just disturbingly mind-blowing. The next note says, I want to be able to go to Chuck Norris's funeral. You know, when he's like 150 and I'm like 110. It's just, I love the guy. I mean, I wasn't like an obsessed fan or nothing like that. Watch his stuff. It's just like I've seen a lot of his movies, but it's just in the canon films and stuff. He's just a fucking solid dude. You know what I mean? And he is fucking badass, man. He could fucking, oh my gosh, his kicks could fucking, oh my, snap wind. Like, he's got power, man. And it's the type of physics power that I was trying to explain to somebody back when I worked at the bowling center years ago in my mid-20s. Big hoss of a dude, right? I seen this motherfucker pick up an entire filing cabinet. It was taller than that dresser, maybe a little more narrow, obviously no file cabinet, but you know, yay wide. But Phil, you know, like this fucking tall. You know what I mean? So it was full. Paper is not light, especially when the whole thing. I seen this dude pick this fucking thing up and fucking move it. Like as I said, like mid-20s, working at the bowling center. We had one of those punch, you know, arcade things, you know, where you see how many square pounds of pressure or whatever you can punch and force or whatever, I can't remember the numbers exactly, and that's what drives me crazy. I think they were something, and I wanted to say what it was, but I don't want to be wrong and be like outrageously wrong, but I remember seeing the numbers that I saw. But anyways, he's trying to impress his friends, and he's striking this thing, and it's like, and they're like, oh man, I wanna. I'm like, dude, you gotta push and pull back with the same amount of force. I know it seems awkward, but you get that whip motion to push and pull back into the target. You want to push through the target too. It's very tricky, but you're pushing through the target, bam, and pulling back with the same force. Dude, that shit, he did it, and I went up and I just went, wow. I did like 400 fucking square pounds of pressure higher than him or something like that. Like, I think his was like 8 something and mine was like 12 something. Like it was like that dramatically fucking different. I'm like, dude, it's about physics. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what you learn in wrestling too. It's about leverage and control. You know, if you don't have certain controls of your body, and I got control of it, you're not gonna have fucking control of it. I would like to get back into fighting shape really good and try what these jiu-jitsu motherfuckers who think they're fucking cool as shit. I think they're all fucking cheaters. I mean, what form of organized fighting allows people to choke with their clothes using foreign objects and shit? You're fucking cheaters. You're all fucking cheaters. Hoist Gracie, biggest fucking cheater of them all. Ken beat that bitch all 3 fucking times. I want to see a real street fight between Ken Shamrock and Hoist Gracie. Bet that bitch gets dropped. Because you're fucking lying scam artists. I mean, that was the whole fucking deal. That was the whole rig. That was the whole fucking... They created the UFC and they wanted to promote their style so they get more people to come and learn from them, blah, 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 so they make more money. Not efficient. Wrestlers will beat the fuck out of them every time. Dan Severn would crush the fuck out of any of those Gracie bitches. We can do all the same dumb shit you guys do. You know that, right? I can fucking cheat too. And the moves that you do, they're not very foreign to wrestlers. We know how to fucking tie people in knots too. And fucking use leverage and hyperextend this while I'm doing this. You know, I get it, dude. I did Bondo. Trained to do 2 things. Well, the main staples of that combat style, and they taught Christian Bale this for the Batman movies apparently. Once you start attacking, you do not stop attacking. And if they give it to you, break it. Like I try to explain to people, like that's why I don't want to get in a fight. It's kind of risque being a bouncer there at the bar and stuff, because like I don't want to use it if I don't have to. I will suplex somebody quick, and they might lose their life, because when somebody engages me with a direct, violent attack, I'm going to do everything I can to stop them completely. I don't fight people, I break them. And if I don't, and I'm not saying I can beat up everybody, and I can't, obviously people can kick my ass. The point is, you're not going to be unscathed if you mess with me. But I end shit. I don't like to fucking, once you get my age, you don't want to fucking fight. I just pull a gun on you. You know what I mean? I would do 2 things all the time. I would either suplex you if I had to leverage, or I just anaconda and fucking sleeper you. You know, just wrap in the sleeper, wrap my legs around your body, and I just squeeze. You know, cut the carotid artery, you know, the flow to the blood to the brain, cut that carotid artery off. Less than 10 seconds, you're unconscious. And I'm squeezing on your ribs and your body at the same time, so it feels like you can't breathe. But you can. It's just, it's all about like tripping your brain out at the same time I am cutting off the oxygen and blood supply to your brain. So it's like psychological damage on top of physical damage, because you don't know what's happening. I remember the first time they everything they taught me to do, like they did to me. So I remember a guy was like, "Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right?" And I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like you're breathing because your lungs can still function, but there's no blood going to your brain, so you're just. It's wild. I don't know, I'm going off on crazy tangents here. I'm not really sticking to anything specific, am I? I'm kind of all over the place. That's why you gotta watch my live streams too, because I will break down in moments and have good long moments where I speak and stuff and this and that, and I talk to somebody else and whatnot. I just gotta clip them up better and find a better program that clips it up better or something, or be more diligent about making timestamps to remind myself to go clip this segment or blah, blah, blah. I know I'm so backlogged with all my live streams. I'm like, I don't know which one I talked about this and that and blah, blah. I don't know. I think eventually that's what's going to happen is like, eventually if, you know, something I do produce or with somebody does, you know, we do produce something that does trigger more attention, and you do have somebody that actually goes through all my backlog of stuff and like, because they want, you know, because people get obsessed like that. I know how it is. I'm not saying that I'm somebody that people want to get obsessed over or something like that. I'm just saying, I know how some people can be when it's like, I want to learn everything about this and figure everything. What all does he really have to say? And then maybe somebody will be like, go through them all and maybe fast forward. Okay, there's nothing going on here, nothing going on here. Okay, he's talking here. And, you know, maybe somebody else will go through it and clip it all up. That's all I'm saying. What time we got? Oh, 20 on the dot. The next note is video game PTSD flashbacks. It's a real thing. It actually happens often where you will be like, oh man, I still have like Duke Nukem incidences. I definitely have World of Warcraft incidences a lot. But I mean, you're just all of a sudden you're like, oh no, I'm not. I don't have to hit the space bar to open the door. You know, it's, yeah. Or all of a sudden you just see yourself as that Draenei paladin running through the fields as fucking whatever, and Azeroth. All right. Thanks for your time and patience with me. Love, peace, chicken grease. Till next time.